and other sites, mostly in battleground states.
If they'll be talking to each other, do you think they'll convince each other of anything?
I seriously doubt that, yeah.
Kind of thing not. Bill Whalen joins us, fellow at the Hoover Institute, formerly a political journalist in Washington, also served as the chief speechwriter and director of public affairs for former California Governor Pete Wilson, and a speechwriter for the Bush Quayle re-election campaign back in 1992. Bill, welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us. So what do you think's going on behind the scenes with the candidates tonight? Did we lose Bill? Oh, Bill, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging in there with us. Little technical glitch. What do you think's going on behind the scenes with the candidates tonight?
Oh, rub downs, massages, talking about, no, they, I think what you do is you simply want your guy to have a nice quiet day. So you don't do events, you don't stress out in any way, you just want the person to relax, get a little exercise in, probably have a nice light meal, and just rest up for a big night tonight. And it is a big night. It's a big night for Obama in terms of maintaining distance, if you believe he's ahead in the polls, which I do. And it's a big night for Mitt Romney because when you think about it, this is his fourth chance to make a good first impression. The other three opportunities being his campaign kickoff, then his Republican debates, then the convention acceptance speech. So this is the fourth and final time for him to make that first good impression.
And with Governor Romney coming in as an underdog, how much could that help him?
Well, I think he gets help on the natural here in that the people tend to view these elections as a stature gap between an incumbent president and a challenger. And when the public starts to see somebody on the stage, a challenger on the stage, they start seeing the stature gap shrink. I think that attributes to one of the... You had the videotape that I released yesterday with the Obama speech in 2007, but that kind of appears to have belly flopped. But yeah, you just kind of wonder, what shoe will drop. I worked on the Bush campaign in 1992, and we were convinced that there'd be something very bad about Bill Clinton that would come out in the final days of the election having to do with anti-war protests in Vietnam or something like that. They never materialized.
Let me ask you, you worked on that campaign. At what point does your candidate, at what point did President Bush back then, did he know that it was a goner?
That things were not going to work out. That town hall debate where he famously looked at his watch was a good example. Just throughout the year, the kind of ugly convention we had in Houston, it was just sort of a series of rough events, just the idea that the campaign was under a cloud, if you will. And that's the way it's most losing campaigns. You get behind and you feel like you're in a rut, and then becomes the media narrative. Because day in and day out since the convention, he's had nothing but bad news. So he needs good news stories.
All right, this is Bill Whalen, a fellow at the Hoover Institute, former political journalist in Washington, D.C., and he's seen it from the inside with the Bush Quayle re-election campaign in 1992. Bill, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right. And you're going to be watching the debates tonight.
I definitely will. I really get into it. I find it just interesting.
I would like to see them. If I had my opinion, if I were king of the forest for a day.
You are.
All right. So
okay.
I'm king of the forest. I would like to see them have the debate where they're doing a Charlie Rose type thing. Except to get Charlie Rose out of there. He takes too long to ask a question. But have a moderator, no audience, and just the two candidates there. I don't want cheers and applause and boos and hisses. I don't want breaths. I don't want any of that nonsense. This isn't a cheerleading squad.
Right.
This is the presidency, and I think
no peanut gallery.
Exactly.
Right.
Let's take it seriously for a minute and leave out the cheers and let's see what people actually have to say. I'll bet you get a different impression of the candidates. Just an opinion. Which I probably shouldn't offer, but there you go. Coming up on the program.
Well, Bill Clinton is out campaigning for the president ahead of tonight's debate.
The president of Chick-fil-A says he supports biblical families. Also, should the Army forcibly shave Major Nidal Hassan? We'll talk about it all coming up on America's Radio News next.
Lately, Little Caesars has been getting calls to 1-800-TRY-LITTLE-C from people trying to order hot and ready pizza. You will regret it. Geico says, let's make life simpler.
It's a fact of modern life. Switching isn't easy. Your bank, your cable company, your girlfriend. Let's just say each switch comes with a certain degree of difficulty. But switching to Geico, now that couldn't be easier. First of all, it only takes 15 minutes. And just like that, you could be saving hundreds on car insurance. No muss, no fuss, no irate eventual significant others.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you